Right, okay, welcome back everyone. I'm sorry about that. I do not know what's going on at the moment with my phone. Keeps cutting off. I've deleted all my videos, apps, everything, and it's still saying I didn't have no storage. So I've gone through it and I think it might be all right now. But I've got two cameras running now. So if this one runs off, you'll be seeing it on the other camera. So that's it. Right, basically all it was I put the wax on it, done that. I've got a beautiful finish. Look at that, look at those. Well, that's glistening. Actually, can I have the other light on there for a minute? Thank you, that's it. And that shows up lovely. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm down to a small nibble. I can see a little bit of movement there. I just want to take a little bit here. And then I'm going to be taking it off, break the bottom off, and I'll finish it by hand. Okay. So, let's... start her up again. Alright, everything's still the same as it was. Well, I'm just going to come in a tiny little bit here. So I've got a very slight little bump there. That's it, now it's good. I don't want to put it down and have that rocking on me. So I'm going to just a little bit on that. That's it. I don't want it to rock when it sits down on the table. Alright, a little bit of this paste. That does a lovely job. All I need. Alright, I'll take that off like that. And I'm going to leave it at that because I've got to put a little bit of finish on it at the end anyway. Right, I'm going to bring my tool rest back in. Famous last word, and I nibble a little bit more. Oh, it stopped. Right, that's stopped. And that's still turning, so there you go, we're through. I'm going to stop that now, and I'm going to take it off the lathe. Right, I don't know if you can see that, that's actually moving there, so when I take my tailstock away, oh, that's stuck right, there you go, the little divot's gone. I've got a tiny little bit there, and I'm going to finish that off by hand. Well, with the cordless one. I'm actually going to do it by hand as such. Right, I'm going to take my tailstock out of the way, give myself a bit of room. Oh. Right, with me banjo up there. Look, I'm even saying all the things right, ain't I? Tailstock, banjo. Oh.
Becoming a professional.
Yeah, sound like a professional now. Well, I'm just going to take this little dibble down. Well, it's not taking much. Now I don't want to do it with it spinning, see, because I don't trust that it's not going to come off. Right, that was a bit of 180 grit. I'm just going to go through these by hand on here. $320, 400, $6, see, that's polishing it up already. $8 and 1,000. Right, now I'm going to put a bit of paste on. Not even dipping it here, I'm just going to like that, look at that. Now I've got to turn it at 2,000 RPM.
By hand.
By hand, yeah. hold the lathe still and I'll do the turning. Oh, look at that. Ah, beautiful. Little bit of wood wax 22. So I would like to have had a recess in this, but I'm not going to try and turn one knot with it being that far out on the cold jaws. I would have liked a recess because then if ever I want to remount it, like I said before, I could remount it and put another wax on it, or let me take this off. Oh, I could put another wax on it if I wanted to, or you know, you can remount it up and do it. Well, like I said, if wood wax ain't actually safe and anything happens to Lisa, I can always put it on there and get rid of the evidence, can't I, and put a different finish on it.
You're not joking, you know.
So, right, there we go, look at that. Oh. Right, let's take this off. Wrong chunky. Big one. Right, okay. And there we go, that's all. See, all I did was I put a bit of tissue over it. I changed and put the bigger buttons in. Right, there we go, sitting pretty. Look at that, we're sitting all right. Okay, so I'm going to get these off. Just open them up a little bit so they go back on me. There we go. Take those off so I get a bit of room. Alright, that's that. Okay. Now I'm going to get a measurement on here. These are going to go out that far. Yeah, of course they are. Right. Because I've got different colours, I can go and get centre. Right, okay, that's my centre. So that's basically what I'm going to be going with, because I want the lid to sit inside that. Make sure my lid's big enough still. Yeah, that's fine. Right, and the lid's going to go on there, but I want it to drop in by about that much. Okay, so it's going to drop in. It's not going to be a tight fit, but I don't want it sloppy, if you get what I mean. Right, okay, let's put that there without moving that. I'm gonna give that to Lisa to put over there.
I'll start putting my sweeties in it.
Just on the table there, on that tier. I'll have that back in a minute when I've done this. Right, I'm going to put a chuck on. I'm not sure what I've done that for. I think this one. Right, let's get this done now. We get the lid. I think I've done that for the other drawers, but it doesn't matter. These drawers will be alright. Right, okay. So I've got that done. I'm going to round this because I want to re-chuck inside here when I turn it around. I'm just going to basically clean this up. Just do a little bit of addition on it or whatever. I ain't got to do too much with it. Right. I'll be using the round carbide chisel. Get it nice and close, all locked off. Right, get it spinning. Get the round chisel. Right, get the speed up. Okay. So, first off, what am I going to do? Right. Actually, the first off I'm going to do is get my circle where I've got to be. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to use the square chisel first. Forgive me, the square one first, so I want to get this down to size. So, small nibbles. Oh, hang on. I don't want that going down my top. Small nibbles. want a little bit more off that rim, but I'm going to try that first. So I'm going to have the jar back and just see how that's going to fit. Right, that's there, but I don't want it to fit like, I don't want it as tight as that. Fraction more. Right, we'll try it again. I reckon that's going to be it this time. Yeah. Yeah, I want a loose, it's got to be a loose fit. It's a jar, it's not, I don't want a pop on fit or a tight fit. Right, that's going to do with that. Right, okay, let's start. We're done with the square, although no, we're not. I'm going to take this to a circle here. That's it. So I want to be able to get hold of it, see? Right, okay. I want to gently roll that corner just a fraction, that's it. Little dibble in there. I've got no actual plan here, I'm just doing this as I'm doing it, what I think I'm going to like. Well, a little skid back, because I'm coming in on the end here, so slightly skid back. Just hold it a little bit tight, put your thumb behind it. There you go, that's alright. Right, so we've got plenty of room there. There we go, that's cleaned that. Right, now I'm just going to take this out. It's rolled over, coming off the end, that's alright. So I'm trying not to get in the way of the other camera, see? Thinking of two cameras now. Bad enough with one. Want to get that inside bit rounded in there. Oh, that was a catch. That was a little bit of a catch there. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've got a little catch. Damaged my corner. But else it can happen. Right, let me just retract that. Wasn't watching what I was doing. Right, we're alright. No one's hurt. Just means I'm going to have to take this down a little bit on this inside. Get rid of that catch. I think I see it shoot off then. So that's alright, everything's good. Right, I'm coming down again. Hang on, I'm going to come this way actually. Maybe it's skidding. That's it, I'm going to be better coming that way, see? So there you go. You can see, you can get a catch. Right, get this cleaned back up. I think actually, look at that, yeah, I know what I'm doing, I'm above centre. Oh, there you go, look. I was above centre, that's why I've got that skid as I've come across. That happened to me on the last one. I went across and I was above centre. I didn't even give it a thought to check it. I've been using the 9mm the last time I used this. No, I didn't. I was using it on that. Oh, I just didn't put it down right. Hang on. Let's see. Probably got, yeah, look. See, bit of sawdust under there. Bit of wood shavings. There you go. Now look, I'm bang on centre now. Won't skid now. Into this edge. There you go, get rid of those shavings. Right, I'm going to get rid of that little dibble. Tiny little dibble there. There. That's smooth. Right, there. Oh, a little bit there. I might have gone deeper than I thought that. So I'll stop and have a look at that. So that little dibble little catch might have gone deeper than I thought. Yeah, look. I've got tons of room on the inside of that, so I'm going to go in a bit more, hollow that out a bit. Let me see. Yeah, that's better. Get rid of that. Little centre bit. Get a finished cut now. Right. That's my finished cut. I think I'm alright. I'm sure there's a little, tiny little bit there. Right. I think that's alright. I'm going to clean that now. Get a little bit of sand in. And then I'll turn it round. At least I'll turn on my dust extractor. Start with the 180 grip. The 180. This is actually the used one, this as well. So it's probably not even a 180 grip. Okay. 240. $320. Now up to the 400. $600. past 1,000. And I think my drill's running out. I've got another battery, so it's alright. Right, okay, that's the grits gone through. Could you turn the dusters back off for me, please? Thank you. Right, a little bit of wax paste. Again, put this on because I forgot to do it on the last bit. Forgetting things, see, it's so... all these problems of filming, I'm forgetting about what I'm actually doing turning. But as you noticed, I deliberately left my tool rest too high to show you what can happen if you do that. So if you're going to come into that middle, if your tool rest is too high, you'll get that catch as you get into the middle. Right, bit of 22. I can already see the shine on this. I don't go over mad on finishes. We'll take this off for a minute. Oh, I don't go overboard on finishes. I like wood to look like wood. You know, I'm not one for painting woods and stuff. It's different for like Christmas ornaments and things, but some pieces they look really nice, but for me it's not for me. I'm not into colouring wood and stuff like that. I want wood to look like wood. I don't like wood to look like plastic, I'm afraid. But that's just me. Right, let's stop that. Cool, look at that, it looks like a bit of plastic. There, I think you'll all agree that's a pretty nice finish on that. Yeah, we happy with that? I think we are. Now, I was going to grab that in some jaws there to turn it, but oh, I'm at a chance of marking it, and let's well, we've got to do it. We've got to do what we've got to do. And that's how I planned on doing it. See, I could make a jam chuck and put it in, but I'm not going to. I think if I put some tissue round and get it held, I think you can see the finish on that. Okay, right, pop that down there. I'm going to have to change my jaws over. Hopefully my big ones are going to fit. Right, one way or another, they're going to fit. Now, I don't think they're going to expand enough on the out bit, but let me just have a look here, see what I've got. And yeah, I think like I did last time, I'm going to have to put them on the actual outside of the jaws. Right, I'm not actually going to be holding on here because they're not big enough. I'm going to be holding on the back of my jaws, which are very smooth. Yeah, it should be alright. I'm going to bring the towel stock up, so it should all be alright. I don't think I should lose anything. But I'm going to put a bit of tissue over it first. So now I'm going to pop that on over the back of it, and now I'm just going to expand it a bit. So I'm actually on the back of my jaws. Okay, it's not like I've never done it before. I've done it, so I find it's all right to do. If you don't feel safe doing things, don't do it. Simple answer. Don't do it because someone else tells you to do it. Just don't do it if you don't feel safe doing something. Okay, I wouldn't do this with a massive piece of wood. This is only a small bit, so I'm not going to over pan it. I'm going to bring my towel stock up as well. I'm going to give myself a bit of room here. There we go. Get a little bit of pressure in there. Actually, I think I'm going to change that. This towel, I've done my towel so they've got quite a bit of a point on them for what I use. I tend to grind them in, but I've got one here that's not got quite as much of a point. I don't want it to bite into that too much. It's It's going to be a pain for me to remove then. Right, okay. Bit of pressure on there, not too much, but just enough. Take this off. Right, okay. There we go. Right, so now I'm basically just going to be doing a bit of shaping around here. I've got that, I want that to stay as it is. I'm going to do a little bit here, bring this in, bring it all into, all mingle in, and do a little knob at the top. Okay. Mask on, and then I'll see how it turns. Right, let's have a look. Perfect. Right, get a bit of speed up. I want a good bit of speed going. Right, okay. Keep it rolled over. Right, it's just where I'm coming down to the flat. I'm going to go this way for a bit as well. What I was saying before, when you get the different woods, you can really feel when it goes from one wood to the other. Right, now, see, it just like jumps down to it. That's all right. Right, I've got a wasp flying about. There's some spray over there. He's up round the light. That's quieter. So I'm sorry, we've got a wasp flying about in here. We're getting loads of them at the moment. Where is he? No, I think he's gone. Start working out what I want to do with this top. Let me stop and have a look. Right, we're getting there. Getting a little bit, yeah, got to go a little bit just here where this is coming off, and just there. That's it. Got a little bit of tear out there. I need to get that way on that piece, I think. Not sure on that bit of wood. Right, I want to sort of undercut in there a little bit, make it sort of like a little knob. Bring that in just to there. Alright, okay, let's get a bit more tightening on that. A little sort of a dip in and a curve up. And then I want to take the corner off of this. I don't want any sharp edges on it. Alright, we're getting alright there. I think we need to come this way a little bit on here. Yeah, I think that gives a better cut on this piece of wood. Yeah, so I'm just trying to picture what I want to do here. Not really got a plan, I'm just working it as I go. Got to be sort of a sweet jar lid. Nice clean finish there. Where is he? Well, when you spray him, he's going to get angry. Where's he gone? He's out the door. Yeah. They don't like being sprayed. Right, get back to this. Right. Yeah. Well, let me come back to this. I think that's what I'm doing now. Right, I'm going to come round here. Taking that down a bit. Right, I'm going to have to get rid of the tailstock in a second. Right, smooth transition there. And there. Right, I'm going to have a look. Let's see what I've got. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, can't really take any more from that around that edge in there. Right, I'm okay there. Right, I'm going to go a bit smaller. I might come in and do a little bit of this with a detail chisel and get a different profile to that. I want to go in a little bit more under there. So, right, okay. Keep going. And use the negative rate. Right, I'm in there, I'm out there, yeah. Yeah, I quite like that. I think that's what I'll probably go with. Right, now what I'm going to have to do is hope this all stays on alright. I think we should. Let's get this taken out. I don't want to catch my elbow in it. I think what I'll probably do is take this off. I think I'm held alright on those jaws. So I'll bring that round here. And I just want to take this down now. Very gently. Just nibbling it away. And have a little dibble in the top. And round like that. I don't want a sharp corner. I want no sharp edges. Oh, I think that's alright. Yep, I'm going to go with that. Right, I'm going to get that sanded. Start sanding that now. So if I have a dust extractor on, please, darling. Right. New pads now, so. Right, we're going 180. Oh, I need the battery. Sorry. Down the end, look. It looks like that. That's it, one of those. Yep. Oh, let's blow that. Oh, hang on, I've got a piece of one of the old ones on there. At the right angle, just a little bit of a. I can't get down in there. Drill. That's got it. Yep. Right, now then. Let's go up for a 240. Take it off. Get my hands in there. Go a little bit fast. Turn it down a little bit. Right, that's 240. We'll go for 320. Not spending over amounts of time on the sanding because I don't need to. It's all done with the carbide, so it's a nice clean finish. Not like when you use traditional tools, you don't have to keep sanding away for hours. Right, 600. $800. Right, 1,000. Just gonna wipe that off a little bit, get rid of some of that dust. I'll do the 1,000 grip. Yep, all feels good. Right, paste. Yes, that can go off now. Thank you, darling. And we're nearly finished. .30 odd videos probably later. Still, what else you got to do with your weekend? Can't go down the pub, none of us can afford it anymore. Certainly don't want to go out shopping. Oh, let's take this off. Let's take that off so I don't have to shout anymore. That's it. There we go. Yeah, we can't afford to go out shopping. Good job it's nice weather because none of us will be able to afford to put the heating on this year.
That colour just pops, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right. That in the bin. We'll get a bit of wood wax 22. I think that shaped lid's going to look alright.
Yeah.
Let's let that sit for a bit. And that speed up a bit. It's a bit of a buffing. See how that looks. They don't look bad. Wasn't over happy with the transition between that wood and that wood. I think that was the glue in, because that was in a hole there. So, but that's all right. That's good. It's going to keep your sweets nice.
Yep.
All right. So I'll have the sweet jar back over. You might want to just go back a little bit, I don't know. Right, and take that out. Wipe the dust off, everything stayed nice in there. Just wipe the dust off of it.
Look at that.
There we go. Well, there you go. One sweet jar
For me.
for Lisa.
Thank you.
And I think that's going to look quite nice in the living room.
Yeah.
Her sweets in there. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed watching that. A little bit different to what I normally do. Little bit of fun. A few problems with the video in, but I suppose I don't know. I'll get there in the end, maybe. Right. Well, thank you for everyone that stayed with me through this and watched to the end. I'll say I hope you've enjoyed it. Just go back out on that on a little bit. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, and hope that's shown you a little bit of what you can do with the carbide tools. That's carbide tools from start to finish, as you've seen. And all sanding was started at 180 grit. Did go up to the 1000 grit, but as you can see, I haven't spent a lot of time on sanding. Not a lot of fancy finishes. Wood wax 22. Bit of my own sanding paste and a wood wax 22. There you go. So, thank you for joining me, and let's see you have a go at that one, Peter. Right, toodle pip.